Just like with every project, our first spark begins with sticky notes, passion, then thinking about the user's need, and of course, careful design process with some eliminations. The first couple of weeks were spent finding a unique yet efficient design that provides aid to many after disaster. We all had different solutions in mind, but as a creative team, we managed to get all of our ideas from the design board to reality. Our design intends to link professionals from all over the world with the victims of disasters, so that whenever a victim needs help or guidance, they can find a resource in the quickest time possible. We provide advisors for those in need of aid, hence the name.
Let's test out how a user will interact with AidVisor. Here you have an option to either log in or create an account. Now we have 3 tabs, one that shows the location of campsites in your area, another that allows you to send your status report regarding your safety to first responders, and a final tab that allows you to select the state and disaster area that you are in. AidVisor provides support for people in need of financial, grief, or mental advising. Example, let's imagine we are looking for financial advising. First, you must complete a quick survey about your financial information to give our AidVisor a better understanding of your situation. You are then taken to a page that includes a helpful checklist, frequently asked questions, and useful resources. At the bottom right of each page, you will see a chat icon that displays the number of AidVisors that are online at the moment. For our example, we have 4 online right now. By tapping this icon, you are taken to the page where you can choose to either message or video chat an AidVisor that best fits your needs.
My name is Mano, and this is Cameron over here. And hello. Cameron, have you ever been in a disaster before?
Yes. A few years ago, I was in an earthquake, and it was very scary. There was lots of chaos, and buildings were damaged, and lots of happenings around.
Cameron here had the experience to try out AidVisor. Cameron, what do you think?
I thought it was a pretty cool application. It really helped me when I was trying it out. I found that there was a few tabs you could go look for financial aid or as well as some emotional assistance. And I thought it was really useful to be able to see where the nearest aid centers were, so I could find out, where I could get help in an emergency.
I see. And then, what kind of advices would you give us to make this a better experience for users?
I would say probably the best thing would be to add a little tab on the side where you can go and check about, where your status is, like if your family's okay or if you need assistance, and then you can send that off to the first responders. I think that would be very helpful.
Okay. Thank you for your help, Cameron. I really appreciate it.
Of course.
Welcome to a virtual AidVisor simulation. As you can see, an earthquake just happened a few hours ago and made quite a disaster all around the city and our area. Rubbles are everywhere, people's houses collapsed, and several people are missing. Right now I have to focus on getting my mind all together and find the nearest AidVisor camp in order to report my status and to seek financial aid about my damaged property. A friendly AidVisor agent has greeted me and told me to go to booth number 2. It definitely feels private and cozy, but it's comforting to know that I'm not alone and there are other people in need in other booths next to me. This is our recreation in virtual reality of how it would feel to use our app during a disaster like this. But let's take a look at our real prototype, shall we?
Our last step was to create the physical booth that users will be able to interact with at the disaster campsites. Although our main focus was for the privacy of our users, it also had to be portable so that it could be transported easily to any part of the country. Our hope is that AidVisor can one day improve support for future disaster victims all around the world.